on that brother, in that car. Her white like wool. 1 Peter 5:6-8. He what it say?
1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore,
right,
under the mighty hand of Yah.
See what the Bible tells us to humble ourselves. Just like the Messiah. If anybody wanted to brag, he could have bragged and he didn't. See that? He could have bragged all day. I'm the son of God. Nigga, I'm the Messiah of the world. I created you niggas. He ain't do that. He was healing folk and telling them sin no more unless some works happen to you. So humble yourself, meaning what? Take no credit. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom.
Take no credit for nothing. Right? Humble yourself. Come on, let's get it.
That he may exalt you in due time.
We just read that in Matthew 23. What you mean this Bible don't match up? Or it's not real? Christ just said the same word. This Christ's right-hand man, Peter, doubling back saying the same thing. Humble yourselves up under the hand of the Most High. Humble yourself. All right? That go for all you Israelite cults that's out there. That also go for you pig meat eating preachers that's out here. Not teaching this word for real, man. Making private gain. Scripture say humble yourself. Read it from the top again, brother.
1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yah.
Beautiful. Come on.
That he may exalt you in due time.
He'll exalt you in due time. So the key, if you really want to be a great in these scriptures, and make sure you want to be great so you can put in work for the Most High. Not so men can look at you great. If you really want to be great in these scriptures and get it in, humility is the key. You gotta humble down. You feel me? You have to. All right? That way he will exalt you in due time. All right? Come on, bro.
Verse 7.
What it say, Israel?
Casting all your care upon him.
That's how you humble yourself. You cast every care, every word you got, give it to the Most High. And make sure you keep doing his work. And watch how mountains move out the way for you. Watch how all obstacles move out the way for you. Come on, Israel.
For he careth for you.
Right.
Verse 8. Be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Meaning know what's going on around you. That don't mean you can't drink you no wine. And then remember Christ drunk wine. But every time they ran up on him, he could rightly divide these scriptures. You see what I'm saying? Shalom, he could rightly divide these scriptures. That's what being sober is. Right? At any point, at any time, Israel, no matter what you involved in, you should be able to go into them scriptures and rightly divide them scriptures. You are still sober. So be sober out there. Come on, Israel.
Verse 8.
Right?
Be sober. Be vigilant.
Be vigilant, meaning watchful. Know what's going on. Right? Come on.
Because your adversary, the devil.
Oh, you have an enemy? Yeah, he's called the devil. Devil means what? Deceiver. Come on.
As a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour.
Grab go ahead, finish that off, finish that verse.
That's it.
That's it for that. Grab Proverbs 15:33 for me. About this humility. We talking about that. You know what I'm saying? He tell you if you want to be great in these scriptures and all that, make sure you want to be that for the Most High and not be so men can look at you. Oh, here come brother so-and-so right here, y'all. Nah. You want to be great in these scriptures so you can be called, hey, good job, good and faithful servant. Job well done, right? You use what the Lord gives you so you can spread the word out here. Wake up the lost sheep, right? Proverbs 15:33. What it say, Israel?
Proverbs 15:33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom.
The fear of what? The Lord, right?
The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom. And before honor is humility.
There it go again. Before honor, before you can even be exalted, you first got to be what? Humble. Humility. Give all praise to the Most High. Most High don't deal with no proud Negroes. He don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? How are you proud as if you authored the book? You act like wasn't no scriptures around until you was born. Now you're proud, like you came to the world with the word or something. Stop it, man. Humble yourself, right? That way he may exalt you in due time. That's what all this is about, right? Then we read earlier about the renewing of your mind. That way you may become a new creature. That's what the being born again is all about, right? You don't think the same way. You don't talk the same way. You don't hang with the same folk no more. You can care less about who sold more records than who. You feel me? Or who won the Russian title last year. Or how many gold medals the Olympians done took. You know, the USA done took in the Olympics. Okay, so what, man? Sometimes we may glance at that, and it just further confirms the scripture. Israel is still the best athletes on the planet. Bar none. Let's get a second witness. Proverbs 22. You got that?
Proverbs 22:4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches.
By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches. Right? Come on.
And honor. And life.
And life. That's what that's all about. We have to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? We can't stress that enough because we all are getting puffed up. Men get puffed up. Grab Galatians 6:3 for me. Galatians 6 chapter, 3rd verse through the 7th through the 8th verse. Shalom, brother.
Galatians 6:3.
Yeah.
For if a man think himself to be something.
If a man thinketh himself to be something, like you know the song, I'm the shit, bitch. I'm the shit, bitch. You know the song. Huh? See what that leads to? That leads to self-worship. That leads to men being lovers of their own selves. You see what I'm saying? The scripture says if a man think himself to be something. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Come on, bro.
If a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing.
When he is what?
When he is nothing.
When he is nothing. Come on.
He deceiveth himself.
You deceiving your own self. How is earth and ashes proud? It say that in Sirach. Right. How are you proud? It's earth and ashes. We are deceiving ourselves out here. Come on, brother.
But let every man prove his own work.
Do what?
Prove his own work.
Every man is to prove his own work. Every man is to work out his own salvation in fear and trembling. You see that? Nobody else is going to be able to stand in line on judgment for you. Huh? That means what, Israel? You don't owe no man nothing out here. Get out here and put this work in for the Most High. So it can be job well done, good and faithful servant. That's what I'm waiting to hear. A Negro ain't got nothing for me. Like, if you ain't got the kingdom for me, what is this? You feel me? What is this all about? All this will pass away, and everybody know it too. Everybody feel it, right? Come on, brother.
But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden.
Every man shall bear his own burden. Yeah, scripture also tell us to, carry our brother's burden, but that scripture is there to make sure men don't throw everything they got just on you and you got to carry everything. No, you have to stand up yourself in this walk, man. Gird up. You feel me? You got to carry your own water.
So it ain't for what my pastor said.
No.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Nah, my pastor said. Or Elder Tahar of GMS said this. No, man. No, what does say if these scriptures? What the Most High says? That's right. That's the mindset you ought to be. You ought to be in the mindset of Israel. It don't matter if the whole world flip against me. If the Most High tell me I'm on the right path, I'm dead set to finishing this path then. I'm on the course, I'm in the trenches till he called me out. That's right. That's the mindset you ought to be in. Get the police on camera right here, bro. That's the mindset you ought to be in. You feel me? It won't be long, Israel. They'll be pulling up on us, martial law on the Israelites. Hey, let all your Masons know we done found out. I know you can hear it. Know them speakers on your, all them antennas on that deal. We done found out. Right, come on, Negro.
Be not deceived, for every man shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things.
Right. So he that's taught in the word is supposed to be communicating. See that? In other words, you can't sit on this. You can't sit on this truth. If you got this truth, you better be out here communicating. Meaning what? Spreading the gospel. You better be, because you're going to lose it. In order to keep this, you must give it away. Come on, brother.
Verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
You're going to reap what you sow. I mean, you know what? That's a universal law that the Most High put down, man. Sowing and reaping is universal. Down to the seeds you drop in the ground, of some type of crop got to pop back up. And you got to harvest that. You sowed it, you must reap it. You feel me? Well, out here in the streets, if you're sowing wickedness, rape, robbery, murder, drug dealing, deceit, carjacking, what you think you're going to get back? Huh? You sowed that, you must reap it. And down to you even getting with your wife and injecting seed up in her. You sold your child at birth time, you reap your child.